What's up, family? Welcome back to Creeltalk, the place where you've been getting fed some mindset, some thought process, but we take a detour for a few conversations to talk about one of, if not the most important skill sets to develop in life, which is the skill set of communication. I believe by mastering this skill set, we're able to accomplish all that we set out to in life. So let's slow down and talk through a few communication skill sets together. Remember when you were a kid and you were learning about stuff in the world? And this might just be me, but I remember when I started to learn about the human body. And there's a song that we learned as a kid. You guys know it, right? Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. You guys know that. Remember the second part of that song? And eyes and ears and mouth and nose. I remember when I was a toddler just thinking about the fact that the eyes and the ears and even the nose had two, right? There's two nostrils even on the nose. There's two, but the mouth, there's only one. And I might sound real commonsensical right now, but as a child, I wondered why. It's like, how come we have two and two and two, but then there's only one mouth? And I proceeded to bring it up to my mother, the wise woman she is. And here's what she told me. She told me that God blessed us with two ears and two eyes and even two nostrils on our nose so that we can observe the world twice as much as we speak because we can't do both. Some of the wisest words I've ever heard. I've since discovered that observing others is vital to this whole skill set of communication. Your body speaks before you do, and it has its own language. If we are to master communication, we have to learn to read and intentionally communicate this body language. People naturally look to read your body before they listen to your words. As a matter of fact, your body tells people more than your words ever could. Have you ever heard the phrase, a picture is worth a thousand words? For people we are communicating with, that picture is body language. Body language. Body language, it's a type of nonverbal communication in which physical behavior, opposed to words, is used to express or convey a message. That's what body language is. There's actually 5 areas to learn to read the message body language communicates. The first area is just first impressions. It's the initial instinct you get or impression, the initial thought you get when you observe someone. And there's a couple areas of first impression that we observe. The first is how someone dresses. The second is how well groomed somebody is. And the third, kind of a no brainer, is how they smell. Believe it or not, our olfactory nerve, that sense of smell, tells us a ton about a person. And it also triggers, without us even knowing it, how much we like or dislike being around that person. Those first impressions, they matter. It's the unconscious, boom, message that's communicated. The second area then is the posture. How is a person carrying themselves? Right? Are they standing tall? Are their shoulders back? Are they firm in their grounding? Or are they slouched? Are they humped over? Are they just loose in their grounding? It tells us a lot about that person. The third area is their eye contact and their facial expressions, right? How do they look at us? What kind of expressions are they giving? Are they smiling or are they kind of tense? Right? Those facial expressions can say a lot. We all know those people that have that RBF where it's just like, ooh, don't mess with her. It's usually a her. Sorry, ladies, but it's true. And that's the third thing we look at when we're looking at reading body language. The fourth thing we look at are gestures and movements. Are we firm in how we shake a hand, or how are our hands visible and open, showing that we're inviting and we have nothing to hide and we have confidence? Or do we fidget? You know, those people that fidget like you're talking to them and they're just doing stuff. I remember I did a meeting one time with this girl, and after the meeting, we dubbed her Bird Lady. Here's why. It's because during the meeting, she would roll her neck back and forth like this. And it was like, she had this nose too. So it was like she was a bird pecking at the conversation. Ever since then, we called her Bird Lady. Her gesture and her movement gave off a very weird feeling. What are you doing? We're having a meeting. We're talking. The fifth area then is our voice and our energy. Are we speaking clearly? Are we speaking loudly? Or are we mumbling? Are we speaking a little low? Or do you start off pretty good and eventually taper off in what you say? It's like that voice and the energy that is behind it gives off a very clear and distinct message. It's communicating. It's telling people something. Now, a lot of times when I talk about this language of the body, sometimes people can then overdo it. Especially you tell them like, hey, you got to make good eye contact, and then they bug eye you, right? They're like, yeah, making eye contact. And it's like, no, that's weird. Don't do that. Good eye contact is like a couple seconds, firm, and then look away. And sometimes if you look for too long, it could give off a message you really don't want to give off. You know what I mean? Or that person that just, they cannot control the volume of their voice. It was like they were born outside, which is why their outside voice is an inside voice. It's crazy. My goodness, the whole office can hear you. Relax. That's what I mean when I say don't overdo it. The worst yet that I've seen is people that they give you that firm handshake, but it's more of a death grip. Right? It's like their hand is a vice grip and its only goal is to squeeze the life out of your hand. Whoa there, cowboy. Relax. Like, nice to meet you too. That's body language. Those are the major areas. And our body language, it's all about communicating the message with our body that lines up with how we want people to receive us. But our personal body language is only a portion of the communication. We have to also get good at observing what others are saying with their body language. This is where Mama Goose, as wise as she was, so right that we were blessed to have these two eyes and these two ears and these two nostrils, because that's prompting us to observe twice as much as we speak, like Mama Creel taught us. Think about it. What does a person's first impression tell you about them? What is their posture saying? How about their gestures and their energy? The two main messages body language really communicates to others is either I care about you, so I will be confident, I will be warm, I'll be inviting with what my body language is communicating, or I'm not interested, I'm disheveled, I'm cold, and I'm uninviting in my body's message to you. This topic of body language matters immensely because remember, gang, the quality of our life is determined by the quality of our relationships. And without intentionally communicating confident and inviting body language, we won't be able to create those relationships with networking or add value to those relationships through marketing. Believe. Listen, if you've been feeling stuck, misunderstood, or like opportunities keep passing you by, I need you to hear this. Your life changes the moment your communication changes, period. Most people think success starts with talent or money or connections, but it doesn't. It starts with your ability to talk, listen, connect, and build relationships that actually move your life forward. And that's exactly why I created the Creeltalk communication course, which is coming soon. This isn't another fluffy how to talk to people class. This is a blueprint for building confidence and creating real connections and opening doors that you didn't even know existed. If you want better relationships and better opportunities, or just to be able to walk into a room and know you belong there, then this course is for you. Get ready, because when you learn to communicate with purpose, your entire life levels up. Creeltalk communication course coming soon.